Hey everyone, Scott here. I wanted to take a few moments and discuss how to oil and clean your Bernina 4, 5, and 7 series machines. We've had a couple questions on it and I thought I could maybe help you out with a video here. So we're going to disengage. If you've got the dual feed function, I'm going to disengage that and I'm going to remove the foot off the machine. And then whenever you clean and oil your machine, you should also change the needle. So I'm going to get rid of my needle. We're going to remove the plate. To remove the plate, there's a little finger dot right back here. We're just going to press down that. It'll pop the plate up and remove the plate. I'm now going to remove the bobbin from the machine. And then I'm also going to remove the bobbin hook assembly. So now when you go to dust the machine, I'm actually going to use like a paintbrush. You want to avoid using anything too big and too hard, but you're going to just start coming in here and just gently dust out your feed dogs. Clean out any fuzz. I just actually did this recently, so mine isn't as horrible as it has been other times. One spot though that people forget though is when you're doing this part, don't forget to lower your foot and then lower your needle and clean above the needle area as well, because a lot of fuzz goes up into your machine. So we're going to then also dust out our bobbin case area here. Just be careful. Now, there sometimes gets to be a little ball of fuzz between this black plate and the silver. And I don't know if you can see it, I kind of have a little fuzz ball right there. I forgot my tweezers. I would just take a small pair of needle toes tweezers and pull that fuzz ball out. And give that just a nice dusting. Also, we're going to dust out our hook assembly as well. And now your bobbin needs a couple drops of oil. So you're going to do a drop of oil right there on the metal part of the machine. And then in our bobbin hook assembly, there's two felt pads. There's one right here and one right here. Each of those need a dot of oil. You want to oil these three spots about every 8 hours of sewing. Now, this is where people get stuck, because they're trying to put this back into the machine and they have problems. So here's the trick. I'm going to turn my hand wheel until this little white dot, right back here, you want that at 6 o'clock. Then, in your bobbin case, there is also a circle. There's an opening right here in your hook assembly. I'm going to place the hook assembly on top of this black drop down, and I want the dot at 6. I want this opening at 6 o'clock, and this circle at 6 o'clock. And then all you should have to do is lift it up, and it goes in. I was a little bit off, so I had to help it a little bit. If you have it lined up really well, it'll just pop right in. I'm going to do that again. I'm going to try and get that lined up a little bit better. So that's at 6 o'clock. I've got my opening of the case at 6 o'clock. It popped right in. I can now close this up. Then I can put my bobbin back in. And put my stitch plate back on. And your machine is oiled and ready for you to use for another 8 to 10 hours of sewing. Hopefully that helps you oil and clean your Bernina as well.